Hi everyone, welcome back to another Tuesday talk, or whatever I'm gonna call this series. I'm still not sure. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But basically, on Tuesdays, I'm gonna be uploading videos where I just like sketch stuff and talk about stuff, and based on like your suggestions from the previous video. So last time I was drawing birds and I was talking about using references, and this time I want to draw some salamanders suggested by someone. And also I want to talk about the difference between giving someone constructive criticism and not constructive criticism, so like hate or just criticism to actually helpful advice. So I kind of just wanted to like kind of talk about that a little bit while I draw a little salamander. And I've never drawn this before, so this is going to be interesting. I think there's a pretty big difference between constructive criticism and just criticism, or just like hate, or just like saying something that isn't really that helpful. So you'll know that something is constructive if the person says like, hey, I think there's something off about the pose of this character and here's why. And like, I don't know, they're just trying to be helpful. You don't have to say it in like a super kind, nice way, but you're saying more than just that looks bad, or more than just, oh, that's off. You're giving them like actually helpful advice on like how they can fix the problem that you're noticing. That's like constructive criticism, and that's what helps you get better, and that's what helps you like sometimes other people can see mistakes that you can't see. This is really hard. What is this? And basically something that isn't helpful, that isn't constructive, is just saying like, that sucks, you're terrible, that's bad. And like, even if someone just says, that looks off, that's better than saying that sucks. But like, it's always better to elaborate more and to be more clear with what you mean. Because if you say that looks off, then like, of course the artist is like, yeah, it looks off to me too, or, oh, I didn't notice that it looked off, but they don't really know what you mean. They don't really know what you mean, and they don't really know how to fix it. And I don't get very many comments that are just like, you suck, lol, or that looks bad, or just stuff like that. But I find like if a video gets more views than usual, there'll be more of a chance of those kind of comments happening. But even if they just say like, you're bad, it kind of makes me wonder like, oh, what do you mean? Like, what prompted you to say that? Even if they're just trolling, I'm like, what if there's some underlying thing they're seeing that I'm not, that makes them think that I'm bad? But then I just have to remind myself, oh, that's just like a hate troll comment. But if someone's genuinely trying to help and trying to give you advice and trying to help you fix your mistakes, they're not hating, they're trying to help you. I know it can be difficult sometimes for like accept the criticism, but I'm fairly used to it by now after posting my art online for a while. Like, I'm just used to it, and it's just like kind of something that I expect, and it's not something that I take offense to anymore. Well, I don't know if I ever really did take offense to it, but like, of course, your first comments that are telling you stuff that looks weird and how to fix it, it's kind of like, oh, not used to this. But then now, like, I don't know, being in school and stuff, I've taken like night courses before, and like the instructor's like walking around and giving you tips, and it's actually really helpful. So criticism is a good thing. Constructive criticism is a really good thing. I drew his head a little strange. This is gonna take some practice. I've never drawn a salamander before. I've seen them before in real life, and actually I saw one. I drove out, well, not I didn't drive, but like we went more south to look at the eclipse that happened recently, and we saw a salamander that had this like bright blue tail, and it was really cool. I consider this a study, not like a drawing, you know? I'm just studying what he looks like, or she. I don't know anything about them. I'm trying to like define the shape of the body a bit better. This is difficult. Probably better to look at another photo now. Let's try another one. Try to get the shape of the body of the little guy. I'm trying to like learn how to draw. Well, I'm trying to draw more things that I've never drawn before. Like I've never drawn a salamander before. And just like animals in general, trying to improve on drawing animals. Just to like know what they look like so I don't always have to look up a photo for certain animals. Just to like see what they look like. These are taking a lot longer than the bird ones I did last week. They kind of look like frogs. They kind of look like they're smiling too. I love when animals look like they're smiling, but that's just their face. Their face is just a smile. If you're looking for a good challenge, try drawing a salamander or a lizard. I don't know, you might find it easier than I do, but I'm just not familiar with the way they look at all. Like, I can recognize one, of course, but like, not familiar with it the same way I am with like cats, birds, people, dogs. Maybe I'll go steal one of my sister's markers and fill in the background. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, just talking about, helpful criticism versus unhelpful criticism, and just my opinions about it. And please let me know what topics you want me to discuss next and what kinds of things you want me to draw. It doesn't have to be animals, it can be anything. I'm always looking for suggestions for these videos, and also what you think I should call this. I was gonna call it Tuesday Talks, but I'm not sure now. I'm still kind of in the planning phase of this series, and I don't even know how long it's gonna go on for. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video.